Hey, hello everybody, it's XNYC Prepper, OG Prepper, old original gangster, old gangster, whatever you want to call me. And I am a resident of upstate New York, in case anybody does not know. I am an older guy, I'm in my 60s. I have a crazy story to tell you guys real quick. I couldn't walk for 7 years until April of this past year. They did a surgery on me on account of a 7-story fall. Now I'm walking again, thank God. I was in a wheelchair for 7 years suffering, walking around with a cane. And during those 7 years, I realized how important this device was to me. Without a cane, I couldn't walk to the bathroom. I couldn't get to the kitchen to eat. I couldn't do anything. And you know, the cane is a very, very sentimental and important tool for me, which I still use nowadays because I practice self-defense with my cane. I'm only getting older. I'm in my 60s. 10 years from now, I'll be in my 70s. Hey? I'm planning to live to 100 something, whenever God takes me, but I'm planning to live to the max. And I know that as I get older, I will rely on the cane even more and more. But I gotta show you guys how effective this cane could be in self-defense. So that's Mr. Bob there. And Mr. Bob is not in a good mood today. He hasn't gotten his drugs in his body. He's getting sick, he's getting crazy. He's ready to do whatever it takes to get money so he can get his fix. So here I am, an old man walking down the street all by myself, minding my own business, and here comes Mr. Bob. Now Mr. Bob happens to be, I'll tell you how far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 6 feet away from me. 6 feet away from me. And I could even make it 7. Right here, 6 feet away. So, before Mr. Bob gets within reach to grab me, before he gets within reach to grab me, I have to stop him. So here I am, I'm walking. Here's Mr. Bob. Hey, old man. Yes, young man, how you doing? Hey, old man, where you going? Hey, young man, I'm just going for a walk. I try to do a little exercise. Have a nice evening. Hey, old man. Yes, young man. Hey, old man, I need some money. Young man, I don't have any money. I'm broke, I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to check you. Don't fucking move, because I need my money. Right now, don't fucking move. At that point, there he is, right? And check it out. Here we go. He can't reach me, but I could reach him from far away. You gotta learn how you train with a cane. In this moment, in that strike I just did, I went down for his groin. Boom. I caught him between the legs. Boom. I came down on his collarbone. Boom. And then I came back over on his face. And I finished him off. All right. And finished him off with a bayonet strike right to the body to push him off, push him away. There are many, many strikes that you can use with this. Here's a quick, easy strike that anybody can use. Let's say he came up on my face, and here I am. I got the cane here. I bring my cane up, boom, right to his face. It's called the rifle strike. Okay? You have the crook here, this tip here. After you rifle strike, you can finish him off with that crook. Come back over. So, I've been training with this cane now for over a year, hitting bags, swinging it around and all this stuff like that. And I feel really confident that if somebody pulls a knife on me, or if an assailant tries to attack me from whatever distance, whether he's right up on me or whether he's 6 feet away, I can defend with this cane. And I highly recommend all of my seniors out there to think of the cane not only as a mobility device to help you walk terrain, but a self-defense device that could save your life. Okay? And it could put some serious pain on that bad boy right there. Here we go. And it's getting dark out here, guys, so I'm about to turn this video off. Have a good day, everybody. Or good night, I mean. Here I have a Sharpie magic marker, or whatever you want to call it, permanent marker. Just a regular Sharpie. But this here is a hard piece. And will it hurt? I mean, if you come across them into their face, into their eye, yeah, I mean, they're going to be in a hell of a lot of pain. If you come across and you hit them in the temple with this thing, again, a lot of pain, even into the throat. So, what you're not trying to do with a Sharpie is hit them in the stomach or the chest. That's not going to help. You hit them in the arm, that ain't going to help. The shoulder ain't going to help. Okay? You want to go for something, a vulnerable area. Yes, if you can actually get them in the solar plexus with this thing, it would be really devastating. But you might miss. Chances are you miss. So if you had to do it, let's say you went up with the face and then you came down to the solar plexus, then you came back down into with a groin shot. The groin shot doesn't necessarily have to be caught with the pen itself, but you can catch it with the hand. So again, the Sharpie, you can keep the Sharpie with you right here, and it happens to be legal beagle. You can just grab it really quick and right into the temple. All right, right into the eye. And if that doesn't work, then you could just pull out the old cold steel and finish him off with a slice. So when you're fighting with a knife, you know, you're either stabbing or you're slashing, one of the two. So you have to practice both slashing and stabbing techniques. And like I was practicing yesterday on these makeshift paper signs that I have. Like I said, do you need a large knife in the streets? Not necessarily, no. A large knife, first of all, you could get in a lot of trouble for keeping a large knife. Even a knife like this is a fixed handle. Finbar. And it's another cold steel. I have a lot of cold steel knives. I love cold steel. It's a little dirty because I've been working with it. But you see that? All right. So what I don't have my neck knife with me. My neck knife is a lot shorter than that. It's a 2.5-inch blade. And can you defend yourself with a 2.5-inch blade versus a larger 3, I'm not sure if this is 3.5 or 4. I'm not sure. But yes, you can with a smaller blade, except the damage, if you cut somebody with this guy, you have a better chance of cutting somebody well with this. It's longer. With a shorter blade, it's going to be harder to cut. So it's going to be more like a cut stab. It's going to be like a cut stab. If you have no choice and you have to actually stab somebody with a small knife versus this one, if you stab somebody with this knife anywhere with this thing, that body part, it's over for them, right? But the little knife, it might not be. So you have to stab and slash, stab, slash, stab, slash. You have to rip it. Unfortunately, that's how it is. And excuse my dogs, the neighbors are walking their dogs out there now, and these guys are gonna bark at each other. So yeah. Practice with both hands. Here's a slash. Slashing downward. Slashing downward. Slashing downward. Slashing downward. Slashing downward. And here we go. And that downward slash is very, very important, especially if the other opponent has a knife also, or a stick or something. And let's say they're attacking you with a knife, you want to slash that hand. You want to slash them. And then if you could grab the person and you have to stab them, then you can stab them. If you have no choice. If your life is in danger, they're trying to kill you and your family, and the only thing you have in your hand is a knife, then you need to learn how to use it. Got to practice.